What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the smallest way to play, at least when it comes to my arcade. This is the Pixel Pocket. This is the smallest player that my arcade has ever come out with. Really small. How small? Well, you can see this is how it compares to the Pocket Player. The Pocket Player is almost as big as the entire box that the Pixel Pocket. Pixel Pocket Player. There's a lot of P's going on here. Sometimes the naming convention with my arcade is not the best. Doesn't make the most sense. But basically, this is small. This is really, really small. How small? Is it even playable? Is it worth picking up? Well, let's go ahead and unbox this thing and check it out. Here's, of course, one more look at it compared to the Pocket Player. Definitely a kind of a Game Boy-esque kind of feel, size. This thing is really tiny. Speaking of Game Boys, and this is, I guess, would be the Game Boy Advance in the my arcade family. This is going to be probably the Game Boy Micro, the little keychain Game Boy that Nintendo came out with all those years ago. So this box hopefully is easier to get open than the other boxes from my arcade. Simple cut of the back, little piece of tape. Okay, no, we got more. We have more. It's more than just one. Of course it is. Of course it's more than just one. Tape on all three of the top sides, the top flap. Okay, knife out of the way. It should just open right up. Here we go. Once again, before we open it up, let's take a look. No, I don't think there's going to be. Okay, so we're talking about powering options. Usually, USB Type-C is a powering option. Looks like it's not going to be on this one. It's going to take 3 AAA batteries, which I do have for the purpose of review, because if you don't turn it on, you're not really reviewing it. Take this thing out of the packaging. Just slides right out. Blister pack case. The box is not bad, but let's throw that off to the side. Here's the blister pack. And here is the actual device itself. Pull it out by the keychain. Look. So small. It's tiny. Okay, before we get into that, let's take a look at some of the other stuff coming with your Pixel Pocket. Once again, they're certificate of authenticity. I think this is the third unboxing I've done in a row here from my arcade, and the certificate of authenticity, while it may seem a little weird, I don't think it is. There's a lot of these knockoff devices out there. And to certify that your device is authentic and officially licensed from all these different publishers and all these different companies, I think this is kind of a necessary evil. Am I going to put this in a case or a frame and hang it on the wall? Probably not. But it's good to know that we still have that. Okay. Take a look at the manual. The manual, once again, the manual is bigger than the device itself. It's really small, guys. It's really, really tiny. And the Pixel Pocket user manual is just as robust as everything else we've seen from my arcade. Definitely don't skimp on the manuals for sure. Okay, so enough of the manuals. There's no poster in this one. Probably too small. The packaging is probably too small. Let's go ahead and take a look at the device right here. Let's see. Gonna have a D-pad. Gonna have 2 buttons. Different than your Pocket Player. You're not gonna have the 3 buttons. The look is very similar. Very colorful and cartoonish, which I think is appropriate for Tetris. Got your volume button. Volume. Just volume. Probably like pre-selected volume levels, so no up and down. So you got your D-pad, you got your volume, you got your start, A and B. Home buttons up here. This is going to be your power switch. And on the backhand side, you're going to see, go ahead and peel this sticker off to reveal the screw that you're going to have to take out to open up and get access to the back. You're right off the bat, the plastic, it feels pretty solid. I mean, I know this is a small device. I know it may look kind of chintzy, but the plastic is not bad. I mean, it doesn't feel that cheap. It's obviously ridiculously small, but it doesn't necessarily feel cheap. Let's go ahead and peel off the plastic. There we are. Do that right there. Beautiful. Okay, little bitty screen. So let's take a quick look at the measurements of this bad boy. So overall length is going to be a little bit shy of 4 inches. So 3 7/8 inches. The thickness is going to be about 1.25 quarter, inch and 3/4. I'm sorry. And then the the screen size. This is going to be a whopping not even 2 inches. Looks like about 1 and, if you hold it, about 1 3/4 inches. So really, really small. Okay, before we go any further, we're not going to be able to just plug this thing in. We're going to have to go ahead and insert the batteries. Let's go ahead and take my 00 or 000. I think it's maybe a 000 screwdriver. Open it up. Looks like that's going to be the speaker there on the back. There we are. To reveal, this is CE certified, kids. Pixel Pocket on the inside. How many Pixel Pockets are out there? I don't know. Not sure how many Pixel Pockets are going to be available. Are you going to be able to get Street Fighter in this form factor? Not sure. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Slider. Okay, you're going to have Tetris. Bonus game. A to accept. Baseball, checkers, hit mouse. Ah, yes, the arcade classic. Hit mouse. Let's move on. Lightning, Panzer Attack, Bobble, you sure? Power Robot, Snowball, Submarine, and Utmost Warfare. Utmost Warfare. As opposed to partial warfare. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's just go back to, how do you go back? Okay, you can't go back. Okay, so let's just hit the home button. Takes us back to the main menu. And let's just play Tetris for now, and then we'll check out the other games maybe. Why not? Let's do this. Okay, so wow. Okay, so obviously you're gonna see a difference. Different device. One's much more expensive than the other. You can kind of see. Let me make sure I'm getting this in the shot. There we go. Kind of look at the resolution is a bit different. Yeah, sure. Graphically, this is going to be a much better version, I think, than this. See, big difference. But a lot of similarities. So let's go ahead and start. Start again. Sound is not bad. Oh, wow. Start. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's hold on. This. Aye. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Whoa. Graphically, there's a little bit of waviness to the pieces as they fall. So it plays this version of Tetris decent, but that's only half the fun, right? The other part of the fun is going to be checking out the bonus games. Let's check out the bonus games. So what do we want to play? Let's play, I got to play Hit Mouse. Let's see what we can do here with Hit Mouse. I'm not sure what I did. It's difficult to see what the hell. It doesn't really react to what you... It just plays the same... Okay, so this is more like a Game & Watch device, I guess. Like, I don't know... Okay, well, how about let's hit home. Now let's try this again. So we go to Lightning, Panzer Attack. That's got to be good, right? Panzer Attack. Let's check out Panzer Attack. Man, it's really pixelated. I don't know what am I? At least there's some sound effects. I'm losing patience here. Let's go to we have to try Utmost Warfare. No. Okay. What? This is interesting. This is the problem is that everything is so small, it's difficult to determine what... Okay, I can't tell if those are stars or enemy projectiles. We tried to hit let's just try baseball. Checkers, I think, is self-explanatory. Baseball is going to be where the money's at. Oh, dear Lord. I can't read any of that. Okay, B takes you back to the pitcher. A to pitch. And you're gonna. Oh, okay. Well, this is not. That was less than fun. Okay, so what do I think of My Arcade's Pixel Pocket? Well, it's really it's got 2 included. Or, I'm sorry, it has 10 included games besides Tetris. So there is some perceived value there, I think. So 11 games, all in one convenient device that is decent to hold. It's really not that bad. The Game Boy Micro, I think, might have been a little bit more cumbersome to play. The buttons are much bigger on this than the Game Boy Micro. And Tetris is okay. It's not near as it's not the same version that we had on the Pocket Player, which was a much better version. Still a little too small on that screen. But whatever version this is really rough. It's like a really low res, low quality version of the game, but it's fine. The other games are really just not worth anything. The screen is so small, it just, it's going to take, you're going to be really limited on what games you could play on this anyway. I wouldn't want to play any other game on this but the included Tetris game. But yeah, it's, the sound is okay. The sound isn't bad. It's the 1 speaker on the back, 3 AAAs. I don't know how long this is going to last, but that's not the worst thing in the world. 3 selectable volume levels instead of, up and down. That's fine. But this is really probably just going to be a little bit, it's just kind of a gimmick. It's just kind of a little thing. It is a cool stocking stuffer, especially when you consider the price. These are only $19.99, so $20. Look for these to be on sale. $10 maybe dollars would be great. I think $10 would probably be the sweet spot, maybe even $5 for this. But I don't know that I would pick one up for $20. Really at all. I just don't think it's worth it. Wait for other games to come out. I could maybe see something else working on this a little bit better, something beyond Tetris. What is that something? I don't know. I could maybe see Pac-Man working on this, maybe. Miss Pac-Man, Space Invaders, some of the marquee titles that they have out there. But no, not much beyond that. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the Pixel Pocket from My Arcade. I want to say a special thank you to My Arcade for sending this over to the channel for purposes of review. Can't wait to see them at CES 2025 where they're going to unveil some new stuff. What is that new stuff? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Thank you so much for stopping by, checking out the channel. You have a blessed day, and I will see all of you next time.